Sin saber por qué, tal vez por casualidad, que el patito nació lejos de su hogar. En la granja hay una gran expectación, mirando a los patos que saldrán del cascarón. Feo, feo, dijeron al ver aquel pato tan extraño que acababa de aparecer. Feo, feo, feo te dirán, pero cuando te conozcan, todos te querrán. El patito en la granja vivirá, tendrá amigos y a todos ayudará. Se emocionará, se enamorará, el patito feo el mundo recorrerá. Feo, feo, dijeron al ver aquel pato tan extraño que acababa de aparecer. Feo, feo, dijeron al ver aquel pato tan extraño que acababa de aparecer. Sí.
Chopper, we can't wait to hear the story that you promised us today.
Well, that's real nice of you, Wiki, old buddy, because the story I'm gonna tell you is the most beautiful ever written. Can any of you guess which one it is?
I bet I know. It's the Three Musketeers.
Come on now, Groundy. That's a novel, not a story. He's talking about Cinderella.
It's not the Three Musketeers or Cinderella, but the most famous duck story of all time. Why, it's the story of the Ugly Duckling.
That's great, the story of the ugly duckling. You know something? I really love that story. I love it. I just love it.
Well then, folks, here we go.
Hey, wait for me. Wait for me.
Good to see you, Trippy. Well, now that we're all here, let's begin the story.
Chopper, will this story really be an exciting one?
Not only exciting, but also full of adventure, full of mystery, wonderful fantasy, and you will find yourselves on one of the most fantastic trips you've ever dreamt of. So are there any questions before we begin?
Is this the story of the girl that eats an apple and then falls asleep like a groundhog in winter?
No, how can anyone be so silly? That's the story of Sleeping Beauty.
Well, there's ducks in that story
No,
too.
those are dwarfs, not ducks. Besides, our story begins with an egg.
You mean a dwarf's egg?
No, it is not, but it happens to be with other eggs, which happen to be duck eggs. Do you get it?
And how did that egg get there? Is there anyone here who can tell me that?
No, the story tells us that. Besides, all the stories that I've read always start when the egg is about to crack and the mother is waiting very impatiently for this to happen.
Come to think of it, Trippy, the story of the Ugly Duckling always starts just at the point where he's going to pop out of the egg. But I know how the egg gets to the mother duck's barn. Would you like to hear that?
Yes, Chopper, tell us the story. Please tell us, because I can't wait to be told that story of the ugly duckling.
It all began one dark and windy wintry night.
I'll bet there was terrible storms and thunders and lightnings and...
Would you all keep quiet and listen?
Well, there wasn't a storm, but there was a hurricane-like wind blowing that foretold of the terrible things that were gonna happen on that dark and wintry night. The forest was silent, and the only thing that could be heard was the blowing of the wind. Suddenly, a strange and mysterious shadow appeared and made everyone run away in panic from it. But that terrible creature had only one thing in mind: to get possession of the eggs in the nest next to the lake.
Oh, what's that mean, creature?
A weasel.
Oh, how scary.
Of all the eggs in the nest, the weasel took the one with the ugly duckling in it.
The poor thing!
But just as it was about to eat the egg, the wind blew a snake over the weasel, which had been sleeping in a tree, and the egg flew from his hand. But then, something even more terrible happened.
Even more terrible?
They started to fight over who was gonna get the egg and eat it.
Poor little duck. He'll never get out of that egg.
Will you be quiet and let Chopper tell the story?
There was an awful battle as the egg went from one side to the other. Not only was it about to be devoured, but it could also break open at any moment. Finally, after flying from one side to the other, the weasel got a hold of it.
Mine!
And the weasel took the egg to his shack so he could eat it nice and peaceful like.
And just what in thunderation do you think you're doing there, stupid?
Horrendous!
Slippery, what are you so nervous about? Why so hyper? You wouldn't be hiding something from me, would ya? Because you better not if you know what's good for ya.
No, I wouldn't hide anything from you, boss. You know that, don't you, boss?
That better be true. Now, what are you doing with that cap of yours?
Cap? The cap? I was using the cap to wipe my hands on it, yeah.
What a disgusting thing to do. Get rid of that cap right away. Throw it away. Listen.
¿Qué pasa?
Don't be so dumb. If you listen very carefully, then you'll be able to hear it.
I can only hear my stomach complaining that it's hungry.
You can't hear it?
No.
You dumb dodo bird, it's the wind blowing really hard. Doesn't that ring a bell in your belfry for you?
Yeah, we better stay home and sit nice and cozy and toasty in front of our fireplace.
No, with this wind blowing, we'll go to the farm because they won't hear us.
But, boss, they have mad and dangerous guard dogs on the farm. Ah!
With the wind blowing, they won't hear us. Would you stay still for a moment? Will you stop moving around?
Sure, boss. I'll do whatever you say. Whatever you want, boss.
I don't know if I can trust you. It looks like you're hiding something from me.
Why would I want to hide anything from you, boss? Trust me. And since we're going to the farm, tell me, boss, just what is our plan?
My plan is very simple. We go to the farm, take all the ducks, and then we eat them up.
And if it's okay with you, boss, I'll stuff myself with chicken eggs. I love them.
This will be our greatest midnight feast yet.
No! Sorry about that, boss, but you were about to sit on my cap, and it happens to be the only one I have.
Enough of your cap nonsense. Let's stop wasting any more time, and before the wind dies down, let's get going to the supermarket.
I don't get it. I thought you said we were going to the farm, didn't you?
And the farm is our supermarket. Let's go!
Do we attack now?
Well, we better wait until that one finishes his patrolling.
Aye, aye, sir. Sixto, it's freezing cold outside. Come on, it's your turn to make the rounds out there, Sixto. Huh?
It's not funny.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm doing the rounds. You're supposed to be watching the monitors, big guy.
Oh, yeah? And what are you gonna do about it, little guy?
As the farm's guard dog, big guy, it's your duty. Ah!
You are an absolute dork. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Do you want them to see you?
They'll see us anyway.
What, do you take me for a brainless nincompoop?
But they'll see us on their TV.
I've got it all under control. Pay attention.
Everything is so quiet.
Of course, everyone is sleeping.
There's something strange going on, very strange.
Look.
No! What? There are so many, I don't know where to start. Over here, over there.
Take whichever you want, except don't make any noise. I know you only too well, my friend.
Don't worry about me, boss. Why do you think they call someone like me slippery? It's because I'm like oil.
And who are you? Take that! What's that guy doing with my Chloe?
No, it's not what you're thinking, really.
You were trying to take off with my Chloe. I'll fix you.
Hey, what's all that ruckus going on?
That all looks okay to me.
It's those weasels again.
Let's go get them.
Uh,
There they go. Up you go.
Look out!
Take that. All right, you pesky varmints, we caught you red-handed. Them pesky varmints won't bother anyone now.
Yes, sir. Everything is under control.
That was certainly scary.
It's over now, so let's rest because tomorrow will be a long day.
Yes, my babies hatch tomorrow. I wonder what they'll look like.
Can't wait for those ducks to hatch.
You need more for us to look out for.
I'm sure they'll be as clever and as good-looking as their mother.
I know it. They'll be my most beautiful children yet.
We've done a very good job.
Can anyone doubt that we are the best?
Let's get some shut-eye. Look at all the pretty stars.
That caper sure didn't work out.
It's your fault for breaking the beam, you good-for-nothing.
That isn't the worst thing of all.
Oh, no? Then what is, pray tell?
That we're gonna spend the next few months not being able to sit down. Oh.
And after that busy night, the sun shone brighter than it ever had before.
Of course, the sun was happy because the ugly duckling was about to be born.
Yes, but this birth will be something very, very special.
How exciting!
Luciano, wake up! The sun is up already.
I can't tell you what a weird dream I had.
But dear, it's 8:05 already.
I can't believe it. I better get to work. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
At last I'll get to see my sweet little babies.
Every one of them will be a beautiful baby duckling, you'll see.
Attention, everyone. Come and watch. The eggs are ready to hatch, and the beauty of their mama they will certainly match.
Oh, my little baby.
Quiet, everyone, as we wait to see the rest, 'cause here comes the next.
I don't want to brag, but they sure are pretty.
They're all such honeys.
Stand by for our third bird.
Papa, Mommy!
It couldn't be more beautiful.
Attention, there are more, 'cause here comes the fourth.
Papa!
What a lovely bunch of ducklings.
And now there's only one left.
Isn't it also wonderful, folks? There's still a fifth one.
Will it take long?
You know the best is always saved for last, don't you?
Oh, it's moving. Oh.
Attention again, folks, 'cause my heart tells me here comes the fifth one, and I have the feeling it will be a lot of fun. Playful little fellow, isn't he now?
It's coming! Oh, come on!
I'm so nervous I can stand it.
What?
It's here! It's here! It's here! It's coming!
Will it be as beautiful as my other ducks?
Hi.
Oh!
Oh! Hello, are you my papa?
No, little fella.
Look at him. He's so ugly. Mommy? Papa? Mommy? Papa? Mommy? Papa? Papa? Mommy?
Yes?
I'm so happy I found you, and you must be all my wonderful brothers, aren't you?
Don't move, anyone, while I take a family portrait. You ready?
Hey, buddy, you'll remember this moment of mystery because I'm sure the fifth duckling will go down in our history.
Say cheese now.
Say cheese now! Hey, can I take a picture too?
Oh,
We're going home now.
What about the party?
There is no party. They better not laugh.
We heard you had your ducklings.
Congratulations, they're all beautiful.
You think you're so funny? Take that. The nerve of them. Let's go now.
Well, what's gotten into her?
Well, I guess she didn't like the way you spoke to her. Oh.
So now, children, that is how the egg that held the ugly duckling got to the farm.
So what happened? Did the ugly duckling marry the princess?
This story doesn't have a princess.
I like princesses.
Oh, you get me so mad sometimes.
You know, it's getting kind of late, so I think we'll continue tomorrow.
Please tell us more. I want to know what happened to the ugly duckling. Yes, Chopper, please tell us what happened next.
All right, I'll tell you a bit from tomorrow's part of the story then.
Please tell it to us. Please tell us.
Well, now, in the second chapter, the ugly duckling will learn how to survive, not only on the farm, but also in the forest. It's true that he will have problems, but he will also have many, many exciting adventures.
Poor little ugly duckling. Everyone makes fun of him.
It's so sad. I feel so awful for the poor duckling.
Hey there, little buddies. Like everything in life, there are good times and there are bad times. And if at the beginning everything goes wrong for our little hero, then I guess he'll only be too happy to meet the best storyteller there is, me, to kind of straighten things out. It'll be fun.
La, 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 la. Are you in the story?
Of course.
How about me?
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 Oye, se terminó la historia. Se va el patito feo con todos sus amigos. Pero cuando regresen te harán soñar feliz, cantando, bailando, jugando, amando. Oye, habrá más aventuras de amor y de misterio, de bosques encantados